The history of the Jewish return to their homeland from Babylonian exile is a profound narrative of resilience and faith. This story highlights the leadership of key figures and the spiritual drive that propelled a displaced people to rebuild their lives and their sacred temple. It is a testament to perseverance amidst adversity and the fulfillment of divine promises. Main text. In 538 BC, Cyrus, the Persian king, conquered Babylon and demonstrated his benevolence by allowing displaced peoples to return to their native lands. Among them, only 50,000 Jews chose to return, as many had established prosperous lives in Babylon, which was a hub of trade. Returning to Jerusalem, which lacked such advantages, appeared bleak. Leading the returnees were Zerubbabel, a prince born in exile and the last of David's royal line, and Joshua, the high priest. Despite never having seen the Promised Land, Zerubbabel returned to fulfill God's promise that a descendant of David would always sit on Israel's throne. Those who returned were motivated by spiritual rather than material interests, knowing the hardships they would face in an uncultivated land and a city without walls. Upon their arrival, Zerubbabel and Joshua prioritized building an altar and then a temple, re-establishing themselves as God's people. Their sacrifice was immense. They left behind friends, family, and comfortable homes, trading prosperity for poverty. Despite their dreams, they faced significant challenges. The temple they began to build was much smaller than Solomon's, and opposition from the Samaritans, combined with the cessation of funds by King Darius, halted construction. For 14 years, only the temple's foundations and low walls stood, as the people struggled for survival amidst economic recession and scarcity of food. Their enthusiasm waned, leading them to question their decision to return. It was in this period of despair that the prophet Haggai delivered God's messages, urging them to resume the construction of the temple. Haggai's first message rebuked the people for prioritizing their own homes over God's house, reminding them to seek God's kingdom first. The second message came 7 weeks later, encouraging them to find strength and continue the work, assuring them of God's presence and faithfulness. In a subsequent message, Haggai posed questions about holiness and impurity, illustrating that while corruption could be transmitted, holiness could not. This highlighted the need for internal purity and genuine devotion. God's promise was clear. If the people resumed their work on the temple, he would bless them. The final message, directed to Zerubbabel, assured him of God's unwavering support and the eventual overthrow of Gentile kingdoms. This encouragement was crucial for maintaining his leadership amidst external and internal opposition. Zerubbabel's inclusion in the lineage of Christ underscored the fulfillment of divine promises and the significance of his faithfulness. The story of the Jews' return from Babylon and their efforts to rebuild the temple is a powerful reminder of faith, perseverance, and the importance of prioritizing God's work. Despite significant challenges, the messages delivered through Haggai revitalized their commitment and spirit. This narrative encourages us to remain steadfast in our endeavors, confident in God's presence, blessings, and the unique role we each play in his plan.